And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roberto Hernandez Stadium for Game 2 of the home opening series, or the season opening series, between the USC Aiken Pacers and the UNC Pembroke Braves. I am Marcus Johnson. Thank you for joining us for some afternoon baseball. Pacers dropping the first game to the Braves last night, starting out the season at 0-1. Looking to bounce back here in game number 2 of the set. Hunter Steger is on the mound getting the start for the Pacers. Take a look at the Pacer defense backing up. Steger catching is going to be Caden Usry. Over at first base, we have Capers Molinaroli. The first baseman Capers Molinaroli. Second baseman on today's game is J.B. Bell. Over at shortstop, Justin Bird. Third baseman, Jackson Hobson. And into the outfield, Josh Sharp in left. Center fielder Brock Myers, and finally in right field we have Dalton Graves. Take a look at the Braves defensive lineup, who will be facing off against Steger. Starting pitchers, number 51, Luke Barrow. Leading off for the Braves will be the left fielder Spencer Faulkner. Batting second is going to be Isaías Villarreal. And batting in the hole, number 21, Andrew Jenner, starting first baseman for the game. Not a whole lot of numbers to give you to start things off. Obviously, only one game has been played so far on the season. But the leadoff hitter, Spencer Faulkner, batting an even .500. Went 1 for 2 yesterday, scoring a pair of runs and driving in 2 runs as well. And the first pitch on its way. It is down the pipe for a called strike. We are underway. The 0-1 fouled off out of play, 0-2. And the 0-2 from Steger just missed the corner. Everybody thought that was going to be strike 3, but the umpire says nope. The count will move to 1-2. And here's that 1-2 delivery, popped up. That'll stay on the left side of the infield near third, and the catch will be made by the Pacer third baseman in Hobson for the first out. Isaías Villarreal will dig in now. Starting second baseman for this Braves squad, as he'll let the first pitch go by for strike 1. Last night's game, 2 for 4 with 3 runs scored in the contest. Missed low, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch fouled straight back into the screen. It'll be 1-2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Counts all evened up. And Steger deals. Checked his swing, was able to hold off on a pitch that tailed out of the zone, and the count's full. And the payoff pitch. A little chopper up the middle. Grabbed it short, the throw to first. A little off the mark, but the grab is made, and there's 2 down. Andrew Jenner will dig in now for his first at-bat of the game. Jenner held hitless in yesterday's game, 0 for 5, but he reached base and scored 2 runs in the contest. As he'll ground one to short. Nice little snag there. The throw to first, and that'll get him for the 3rd out. A 1-2-3, top of the 1st. We're off to the home half of the inning. Pacers coming to bat. And welcome back, folks. Bottom of the 1st inning just about to get underway. Again, Pacers going to be taking on Luke Barrow of the Braves, who's getting the start for today's game. First 3 hitters for the Pacers will be shortstop Justin Bird to lead off. Josh Sharp, the left fielder, batting second, and Capers Molinaroli will be batting in the hole. Digging in will be Justin Bird. Made a couple of nice plays at short to close out the 1st inning. Bird was 1 for 3 yesterday with a double, and he had 1 RBI. So off to a good start to the season for the Pacer leadoff man. First pitch on its way, and that one's up in the zone. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is skied into the air, left side foul territory, and that one's going to find the seats for strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch, ground ball to third, grabbed on a hop and thrown to first, 1 away. Mesquita with a nice throw across the diamond to get the leadoff man. That will bring up the left fielder, Josh Sharp, for the Pacers. Sharp went 1 for 5 yesterday, had an RBI, and also had a run scored in the game. Nobody on and 1 out here in the bottom of the first for the Pacers. Foul tip on the first pitch, strike 1. Oh, 1 is outside, 1-1. Fouled straight back into the screen, 1-2. One, 2 from Barrow. Is lined out into right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. 1-out single for Josh Sharp is the first hit of the game. That will bring up Capers Molinaroli.
Now batting the DH, number 19, Joseph.
Molinaroli, leading hitter for the Pacers yesterday, going 2 for 5. Had 1 RBI, also had a run scored. And now he's got a man on first with only 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Check throw over to first base, not going to be in time. And the first pitch is going to get bounced. That gives the green light to Sharp, who takes off for second. And the wild pitch will give the Pacers a runner in scoring position. The 1-0 delivery is up and in, but called a strike, 1-1. A little dancing over there at second base as Sharp draws the attention of Barrow. Runner goes. Check swing went around. The throw down to third. Not in time. A stolen base for Josh Sharp puts the go-ahead run 90 feet away. 1-2 count at the plate to Molinaroli. Aggressive base running there from Sharp. However, there's a 1-2 count on the Pacer first baseman. Barrow deals, and this one is going to be chopped foul. Keeps the count right where it is. And again, the 1-2. Foul tip into the glove, held on to by Bradley, and there's 2 away.
Now batting the DH, number 19, Joseph.
They're with the cleanup hitter and the designated hitter for the Pacers, Joe Mazingo. Mazingo went 1 for 5 yesterday, starting off the year with an even 200 batting average. Chance to put the Pacers on the board with a runner at third and 2 outs. We'll see what the cleanup hitter does. Goes after the first pitch, ground ball to short. Time to double clutch and throw to first, and that will do it. The Pacers leave a man stranded. We go to the top of the second, still no score. Top of the second inning getting underway, and Cody O'Connor will lead it off for the Braves, the right fielder for UNC Pembroke. O'Connor doing some real damage to the Pacers yesterday. He went 3 for 5, scored 2 runs, had 1 home run and 4 RBIs. A really good start to the season for O'Connor. Oh, 1 pitch is just outside, 1-1. Off-speed pitch misses upstairs, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Chased one up out of the zone, and it's 2-2. Fouled off, we'll do it over. Again, the 2-2 pitch is outside, full count. Payoff pitch is fouled off out of play. O'Connor able to spoil a good pitch. And again, the 3-2, low and inside. A good at-bat from Cody O'Connor as he draws the leadoff walk. And that will bring up shortstop Chase Hudson.
Now batting number 45, Chase Hudson.
Hudson 0 for 3 with a run scored in yesterday's game. Also picked up an RBI. Foul tip on the first pitch, strike one. Low and away, and it's 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Steger deals. That one nicks the corner, 2-2. Check throw over to first base, not going to be in time. O'Connor, very modest lead over at first. Swing and a miss. Chase one upstairs. Good strikeout pitch as Hudson goes down for the first out.
Now batting number 11, the DH, Joey Rezick.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, Joey Rezick. 1 on and 1 out. Rezick, another very productive day yesterday. 2 for 3 with a run scored, a double, and 2 RBIs as he goes after the first pitch for strike one. The 0-1, nice curveball, got him to chase, 0-2. Just a bit low and outside, 1-2. Fouled straight back. That one's going to find the seats. And count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Just missed inside, 2-2. Two-two pitch, hits the strike zone, called strike 3, and back-to-back strikeouts for Steger. That'll bring up the catcher, Jake Bradley, now, with a runner on first and 2 outs.
Now batting number 14, the catcher, Jake Bradley.
Bradley was 0 for 3 yesterday. However, he reached base and scored a run. Again, runner on first, 2 down here in the top of the second inning. Steger winning a tough at-bat against Rezick as the first pitch gets fouled out of play for strike one. The 0-1 hits the inside corner, 0-2. Just tailed out of the zone, 1-2. Check throw over to first. Ooh, a little bit closer. Caught O'Connor leaning, but he got back in time. Another check throw to first, and this ball gets away. This could be 2 extra bases as nobody was there to pick it up. And O'Connor makes his way all the way to third base on an errant throw by Steger. A 1-2 count at the plate. Now a runner at third that the Pacers have to worry about. Swing and a miss, and it doesn't really matter. Jake Bradley down on strikes. So after the leadoff walk and the bat throw to first, Steger punches out the next 3 to close out the top of the second inning with no score. Well, the bottom of the second inning will get underway with Dalton Graves leading it off for the Pacers.
For the Pacers, the right fielder, number 17, Dalton Graves.
This will be Graves' first at-bat of the year. And the first pitch he sees from Barrow is low, ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. 1-1. Upstairs and outside, 2-1. Pitch is low, 3-1 to the Pacers' right fielder. High and outside, ball 4, and a leadoff walk to Graves. Gets the Pacers going here in the home half of the second. That will bring up the catcher, Caden Usry. Usry held hitless in yesterday's game, going 0 for 4. Runner on first base with nobody out here for the Pacer backstop. Pitch down the middle for a called strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 swing and a miss, 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, got him to chase one out of the zone. Usry down on 3 pitches, and there's one away.
Now batting the third baseman, number 41, Jack Hobson.
They're bringing Jack Hobson. Came in for 1 at-bat yesterday and struck out. Runner still on first base with 1 down now here in the second inning. And we'll have a check throw to first base, not in time. Graves back under the throw. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Oh, 1 is outside, 1-1. Another check throw to first base, and again, not in time. Pitch just missing outside, 2-1. Ball in the dirt, ball gets away, throw down to second is not in time. A wild pitch puts Graves on second base. And it's a 3-1 count at the plate to Jack Hobson. Up and in, ball 4. And the second walk of the inning puts runners on first and second for the Pacers with 1 out.
Now batting the second baseman, number 1.
I'll bring up J.B. Bell, the second baseman for the Pacers. Again, 2 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Bell went 0 for 2 yesterday. However, he was hit by a pitch and came around to score. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Fastball, strike 1. Ground ball. Ooh, nice diving stop over at third. The throw to first base is in time. And that's going to draw the response from the Pacer bench as the first baseman, Jenner, had to come off due to the throw by Amaskita. And here comes head coach Michael Holder of the Pacers to argue this call. The throw definitely did draw the first baseman off the bag. However, the question is, was Jenner's foot still on when he grabbed a hold of the ball? And now all the umpires are going to get together to discuss this one. So as it stands right now, it's a 5-3 putout. And honestly, if they overturn this, no, they're not going to overturn it. They're going to uphold the call out at first. So 5-3 put out in your scorebooks. Runners on second and third. Good play there, though, by Amaskita to get the runner. And now we're going to have a visit to the mound. Nobody warming up in the Braves bullpen, so this is just a quality check by UNC Pembroke. The meeting comes to a close. We'll get back to it. Brock Myers, the number 9 hitter and center fielder, will step up to the plate now. Myers making his first appearance of the year. And the pitch is low for ball 1. So again, 2 outs, runners on second and third for the Pacers here in the bottom of the second inning. Controversial call over at first base could be the momentum shifter of the inning as the Pacers still threatening to score, but now with 2 down. As this one's lofted out into left center field, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. Both runners will score, and diving into second base with an RBI double is Brock Myers. Big 2-out double for the number 9 hitter for the Pacers, and they will take a 2-0 lead here in the second inning. Diving effort there by Faulkner out in left field just came up short. And we'll go back to the top of the order with shortstop Justin Bird. Grounded to third, his first at bat. 2 outs and a runner on second base for the Pacers. And this one is sent on out into center field. This one is still carrying, and this one will be caught on the run by the center fielder and Hinson for the third and final out. But Brock Myers delivers a big 2-out double to drive in 2 as the Pacers take a 2-0 lead into the third. And welcome back, folks. Marcus Johnson here once again. Thank you for joining us for USC Aiken baseball as the Pacers take on the UNC Pembroke Braves, Game 2 of the 3-game set to open up the 2024 season. Top of the third inning getting underway. Pacers up 2-0 as Carlos Amezquita, the third baseman of UNC Pembroke, digs in for his first at-bat of the game. First pitch upstairs from Steger for ball 1. Amezquita, 1 for 3 yesterday, picking up a run scored and an RBI in the contest. And the 1-0 is just a bit high, 2-0. Inside corner, called a strike, 2-1. Down the middle, 2-2. Two from Steger just misses outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The count is full. Check swing, did he go? The appeal down to first says he did not. And it will be a leadoff walk for Amezquita. Well, back-to-back innings, the Braves put their leadoff man aboard with a walk. And now center fielder Blake Hinson will dig in with that runner on first. Hinson, the leading hitter for the Braves after one game, went 2 for 3 yesterday. Had 2 runs scored. Now he's got a man on first to work with. As the first pitch outside, ball 1. Runner goes, pitch is high and away. The throw down to second is in time. A 2-6 caught stealing. Great throw there by Caden Usry to nab the runner. A 2-0 count at the plate to Hinson as the runner is erased. 1 out. And that one is ripped out into right field. And that's going to drop in for a single. Thinking about 2 was Hinson, but the throw comes in with haste. First hit of the afternoon for the Braves, and it comes from their number 9 hitter. That will bring up the top of the order with Spencer Faulkner, who popped out to third his first time up. And this one sliced down the right side. That's going to hook foul and end up in the Braves bullpen. And the 0-1 nicks to the corner. 0-2. Try to get him to chase, just missed outside, and it's 1-2. Lined into center field. That'll be a base hit. Well, Faulkner aboard with a single. That'll put runners on first and second now with only 1 out.
Now batting for the Braves, number 8, Villarreal.
Villarreal back up to the plate now. Grounded out to short in his first at-bat. Runners on first and second. Runners dancing on the bags. The pitch is outside. Check swing did not go around, and it's 1-0. Low and away. 2-0. Chopper, third base side. That's going to be a fair ball, and everybody is safe. Tough play to make, and it will go into the books as a base hit for Villarreal. The base is now loaded for the Braves as they look to answer the Pacers.
Number 21, Andrew Jenner.
Andrew Jenner digging in. 0 for 1 today with a ground out to short. And that one laced into left field. That'll be a base hit, and extra bases possibly. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. It is a 2-run double for Andrew Jenner, and UNC Pembroke has tied this one up at 2.
Now batting number 9, Cody O'Connor.
The Pacers have a 2-run double in the bottom of the second, and UNC Pembroke answers back with a 2-run double here in the top of the third. And they still have runners on second and third with only 1 out. A chance to do some more damage as Cody O'Connor will dig in. But not before we have a meeting on the mound for the Pacers. We'll take a short break. Be right back. Well, we'll get back to the action now. Runners again on second and third with only one out as Coach Holder wanted to have a chat with his pitcher, trying to settle Steger down a little bit. And it looks like the Pacers are going to actually intentionally walk O'Connor.
Now batting the shortstop, number 40.
That will open up the force out at all the bases as Chase Hudson steps up to the plate now. He struck out his first time up. Pitch low and away for ball one. Pitch is upstairs, 2-0. No action really in the Pacer bullpen. There's a few troops out there, but they haven't started warming up yet. Swing and a miss, 2-1. On the outside corner, 2-2. Fastball misses. And we apologize about the technical difficulties. The stream's back up and running. We'll get right back to it. Pacers and Braves still tied at 2 apiece as we move into the top of the 5th inning. 1 out as Andrew Jenner now digs in. Jenner with a 2-0 count. A 2 RBI double in his last at-bat. He's 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Round to the 3rd. Nice stop at the hot corner, throw to first, draws the man off the bag, and it's going to be and they're going to score that in E5 on the throw. The Jenner aboard safely, 1 out. As Cody O'Connor digs in. Walked twice, 1 intentionally. Runner on first with 1 down. And the first pitch in there for a called strike. Turned on and ripped foul. Pitch is low, and it's 1-2. Off the knee, and O'Connor will trot on down to first base. Third time he's reached. That puts runners on first and second for the Braves. Still only one out.
Now up for the Braves, number 45, Chase Hudson.
And we're going to have a quick little meeting on the mound before Chase Hudson digs in. And potential pitching change. We'll be back in just a minute. And just a quick meeting to settle him down, as Steger's going to stay out there to deal against Hudson. Hudson 0 for 2 today with a pair of strikeouts in the afternoon. 2 on and 1 out here in the top of the fifth inning. As the first pitch, that's going to be a pass ball. Unfortunate miscue there by Usry. Puts both runners in scoring position and takes away the conventional double play that I'm sure the Pacers would have loved to have. Pitch outside moves the count to 1-1. One on Hudson. He reaches out and fouls it off. 1-2. Ground ball to short. Checks the runner at second, throws to first to get the out, but the runner scores. So Andrew Jenner comes home to score on the RBI ground out by Hudson.
The Braves with 2 down, number 11, Joey Resnick.
The DH Joey Resnick digs in now, 0 for 2 on the day. Runner on second with 2 outs. And the Braves now lead the Pacers 3-2. Pitch on the corner, called a strike, 0-1. High and outside, 1-1. upstairs. And it's 2-1 on the Braves DH. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Another swing and a miss. And a big strikeout of the DH will end the top of the fifth, but not before the Braves bring home a run. It's 3-2, UNC Pembroke leading USC Aiken. And we are back. Bottom of the fifth inning. Just about to get underway, and we have a new pitcher out there for the Braves. Taylor Batten taking over for Luke Barrow. Barrow going 4 innings, allowing only 2 runs on 3 hits. As the first pitch from Batten to Josh Sharp is in there for a strike. Pitch outside, 1-1. Sharp 1 for 2 today with a single and a stolen base. Curveball misses low and away, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Reaches out, taps the curveball to short. Charging, double clutching, throwing, not in time. And it's going to be a base hit for Josh Sharp to start things off. That double clutch there by Hudson spelled doom on the play as Capers Molinaroli digs in now. Molinaroli caught wandering off third base on a double play to end the Pacers' bases loaded threat in the third. He's 0 for 1 today with a walk. And he'll foul off the first pitch for strike one. Check throw over to first, just keeping him honest. Another check throw to the bag, and again, not in time. And they're going to call a balk. A balk puts a runner on second base now for the Pacers. 0-1 count at the plate. Ball in the dirt, and it's now 2-1. Pitch on its way, and this one's going to be grounded through the left side for a base hit. Stumbling on his way to third is Sharp, but no harm, no foul as he makes it in time to the bag. And it'll be a base hit by Molinaroli to give the Pacers runners on the corners with nobody out. A solid piece of hitting by the Pacer first baseman as Joe Mazingo, the DH, digs in.
Joseph Mazingo.
Mazingo was hit by a pitch in his last plate appearance, but he's 0 for 1 today. Looking to tie this score with a tying run 90 feet away. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Ball gets away, and that's going to give a green light there to Molinaroli to go to second. And now the Pacers have both runners in scoring position. Still nobody out. Chance for Mazingo here to get some life to his team as he checks his swing on an upstairs pitch, able to hold off. And now they're going to even the count at 1-1. Ground ball back to the mound. Runners will stay put. The throw to first will be in time. And there's one away.
With one down, now batting the right fielder, number 17, Dalton Graves.
Well, Dalton Graves will dig in now. Runners still on second and third now with one out. Graves 1 for 1 today. He's walked, he's singled, and he's scored a run. And the first pitch he sees is in there for a strike. Missed low with a fastball, 1-1. Turned on and sent it to right field. That'll be a base hit. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. It is a 2-run single for Dalton Graves, and the Pacers have taken the lead 4-3 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Up to bat, number 10, Aiken, Ushers.
Catcher Caden Ussery digs in, lined into a double play in his last at-bat. He's 0 for 2 today. But a runner on first base and now a lead to work with as he goes after the first pitch, pops it up, foul territory, and that'll be caught by the first baseman Jenner for the second out.
Up next to the Pacers, number 41, Jack Hobson.
Now Jack Hobson digs in. 2 outs, runner on first base. Hobson 0 for 1, struck out, walked, and scored. Check throw over to first base. Ooh, ball almost gets away. And the pitch in there for a called strike, 0-1. Fouled off out of play, 0-2. Curveball got him to chase. And Hobson down on strikes for the final out. But Dalton Graves gives the Pacers back the lead at 4-3 with his 2-run single. We're off to the 6th. UNC Pembroke coming to bat.
is going to be against number 14.
And as we move to the top of the 6th inning, a new pitcher out there for the Pacers as Luke Parker takes over for Hunter Steger. Steger, now the pitcher of record as he's gone 5 innings, and he has the lead at 4-3, giving up those 3 runs on 5 hits. Leadoff man here for the Braves is going to be Jake Bradley, the catcher. 1 for 2 today with a single and a strikeout as he fouls off the pitch to make the count 1-1. Pitch high and outside, 2-1. Bounced in the dirt. 3 balls and 1 strike. Upstairs, ball 4. And a leadoff walk to Bradley. We'll get things going here in the 6th.
Now batting for the Braves, number 22, Carlos Amastia.
Carlos Amastia now digging in. He is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout and a walk all the way back in the 3rd. Runner on first base, show a bunt here as this pitch bounces in the opposite batter's box and goes all the way to the backstop. And the wild pitch will send Bradley to second. So now no real need to bunt unless you want to move him into sac fly territory. Shows bunt anyway, bunts it right back to the mound. They're going to make the play at first, and the sac bunt is successful.
Up to bat for the Braves, the center fielder, Blake Hinson.
The number 9 hitter, Blake Hinson, digging in. Runner at third. With only 1 out, he is 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Sorry, 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. First pitch low and inside for a ball, 1-0. Right down the middle, 1-1. Fouls off an off-speed pitch, 1-2. Just misses, even the count up at 2-2. Ooh, off of the leg. And Hinson will take first base on the hit by pitch.
With the runners on the corners, now batting, number 2, Spencer Faulkner.
Back to the top of the order. Runners on the corners as Spencer Faulkner digs in. 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Pitch outside, 1-0. Fouled up behind the plate, and that'll go out of play. 1-1. And we get a timeout here for a... They're going to check on the runner at first. He's still feeling that hit by pitch. I'll make sure he's okay. We'll take a break and be right back. Well, Blake Hinson's going to tough it out. He's going to stay in there at first base, but not before the Pacers decide to have a meeting of their own over at the mound to just check up on Parker. No, they're going to make a pitching change, so we're going to take a break. Be back with a brand new man out of the bullpen in just a bit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've managed to finally get the stream back up and running. We apologize again. It's just been one of those days in the technology department. But it has been quite an interesting pause in the stream, to say the least. The score is now 7-6, and it was looking like UNC Pembroke was going to run away with this one. However, just a few moments ago, Jack Hobson smashed a 2-run home run over the left field wall to pull the Pacers back within one. It's now, again, 7-6, and we are in the bottom of the 8th inning. A 2-1 count on pinch hitter Doom Dennis, who came in for J.B. Bell just now, with 1 out and nobody on. And he'll get plunked by a pitch, and he'll take first base. So trying to kind of recap the action, I should say, during that pause there. The Braves retook the lead on a 3-run top of the 6th. Then it was very quiet. Bottom 6th and full 7th before the Braves tacked on another run on a solo shot over center field wall. That solo shot coming off the bat of Spencer Faulkner, the lead hitter, or the leadoff hitter.
Now batting for the Pacers, number 16, Brock Myers.
And now Brock Myers coming up to the plate now with a runner on first and 1 out. Pitch low and inside for a ball. For the game, the Pacers have gone and used 5 pitchers out of their bullpen. UNC Pembroke now on their 3rd as Chase Jernigan is the man on the mound. He took over for Taylor Batten, who pitched some solid relief until the 2-run shot chased him away. Pacer pitchers for the day. It was Hunter Steger who started things off, getting the start with 5 innings pitched. Then Luke Parker and Cade Bachknight each came in for a 1/3 of an inning. Lucas Heiberger then came in of relief, gave up a home run, and looked a little shaky after that home run, but then he settled down nice and quick and got the Pacers right back into this thing. Now the Pacers working with Derek Espinoza on the mound, pending any further pitching changes. Chopper down the line, that'll go foul. And I count 1-2 to Myers. And again, we apologize for all these technical issues we've been having, but sometimes this will happen when we have multiple events going on. Over in the Convocation Center, women's basketball fell to Georgia College. And as of halftime, the USC Aiken men's basketball team is leading Georgia College and State University by 3. Pitch just missing the zone. Benefit of the count, I think, on that call to even things up at 2-2. I'm going to get fouled off, and we'll do it over. Ripped foul. Myers able to spoil another pitch. Myers is 1 for 3 today as an RBI double, which drove in 2 runs. All the way back in the 2nd, however, he's been held hitless since then. High and outside, full count to the number 9 hitter. Runner goes, pitches outside, ball 4. And a patient at bat by Brock Myers is rewarded with a walk, and the Pacers have runners on first and second with only 1 out. And the top of the order due up, it is Justin Bird, still looking for his first hit of the afternoon. And I'll let the first pitch go by for strike one. Foul tip on the second pitch, 0-2. Upstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sent foul and out of play. Count will stay at 1-2. Lofted out into center field, shallow center, and coming in to make the catch is Hinson for the second out. Runners will stay put as Josh Sharp digs in. Sharp is 2 for 4 today with a pair of singles and a run scored. Runners on first and second for the Pacers' left fielder. Tying run is in scoring position. And the first pitch slider misses outside. Another slider just kisses the corner, and it's 1-1. Popped it up, right field. O'Connor's tracking it down, and he'll make the catch to end the threat. The Pacers get 2 on the 2-run blast by Jack Hobson to bring the score within 1. It's 7-6 as we move on to the 9th inning.
Florida, second base. Batting first for the Braves.
And we're back here with the top of the 9th inning getting underway. Pacers, 1 defensive change. Bradley White now in at second base. Taking over for J.B. Bell, who had a pinch hitter come in for him. Joey Rezick will dig in to face off against Espinoza. Rezick 0 for 4 on the afternoon with a pair of strikeouts. In there for a strike, 1-1. Slapped the other way and through for a base hit. So Rezick leads off the 9 with a single. And I'll bring up Jake Bradley. Bradley's 1 for 3 today, a single, a walk, and a run scored. And we're going to have a pinch runner over at first. That pinch runner is going to be Kazan McCauley, number 1. Check throw over to first base, not going to be in time. Just missing 1-0. Another check throw to the bag, and again, not in time. Up and in, 2-0. Show a bunt, pulls it back. It was right down the middle anyway, 2-1. Another show bunt. Ooh, came up and in, and it went off the bat. And the count evens up at 2-2. Get another check throw to first base, and again, not going to be in time. Ripped fair down the third base line. That's going to go to the corner for extra bases. Coming in full steam at third is not in time, so apologies. It was McCauley who was going full steam around third. The throw came in a lot faster than I thought it would have. And McCauley comes home to score on the RBI double by Jake Bradley.
No one out for the Braves. Number 22, Carlos Amistida.
The Braves get a little of insurance on the RBI double. It makes it 8-6 now. That's Carlos Amezquita Digs in. He'll show bunt, and he'll bunt it foul for strike one. Mesquita is 0 for 2 today with a walk. Another attempt at a bunt. This one bunted foul, and it's 0-2. Slow ground ball to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A runner stayed put as Bird was able to get the ball over in time to hold the runner.
Now batting, the center fielder, Blake Hinson.
Well, Blake Hinson will step up to the plate now. Hinson is 1 for 3 today. Singled, been hit by a pitch, and has scored 2 runs. And therefore a call strike. And it's 0-1. High fly ball, left side, foul territory, and it'll be caught by the left fielder Sharp for the second out.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Braves, now batting number 2, the left fielder, Spencer Faulkner.
Back to the top of the order, it's Spencer Faulkner. Faulkner, a very productive day today. 2 for 4 with with a single, a walk, a solo home run, and 3 runs scored. First pitch. And just outside, count evens up at 1-1. Ball in the dirt, 2-1. Ground ball to short. Backhanded grab, throw to first, draws him off the bag, but the tag is applied, and that will do it. But the Braves get another run as they take an 8-6 lead into the bottom of the ninth inning. Pacers looking for the comeback. We'll get right back to it. Bottom of the ninth coming up. Last up for the Pacers pending a comeback. Not too much space separating these two teams as Pembroke leads 8-6. And the Pacers will send up their first baseman, Capers, Melina Rowley. Melina Rowley is 1 for 3 today with a single, a walk, and a run scored, and he'll let the first pitch go by for strike one from Chase Jernigan. Fouled off, out of play, 0-2. Inside corner called a strike three. And Melina Rowley is down looking for the first out.
Now hitting number 19, Joseph Mozingo.
That'll bring up the DH, Joe Mozingo. Mozingo 0 for 3 today, but he's reached on a hit by pitch. And therefore a strike, 0-1. On the corner, 0-2. Turn on and sent on out into left field near the warning track, and the catch is made by Faulkner for out number 2. The Pacers down to their last chance here, and it's Dalton Graves. Graves 2 for 3 today. He's walked, he's singled twice, he's driven in 2 runs, and he scored one of his own. However, last time he grounded out to first. First pitch right down the middle, strike one. And the 0-1. Down the middle, 0-2. Pacers down to their last strike. Just a bit outside, and it's 1-2. Upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off, we'll do it over. Just missed outside. Dangerous pitch to take, but Graves gets the call, and the count is full. Payoff pitch, 3-2. Inside corner, called strike 3. And Graves down looking for the third and final out. as UNC Pembroke takes the series by winning Game 2 by a score of 8-6. Well, the Pacers and Braves are not quite done yet, as there's one more game in this 3-game set due tomorrow. And first pitch is scheduled to start at 1 o'clock p.m. It's a bit of a doubleheader action, as softball also plays starting at 1 p.m. their doubleheader versus Newberry. So again, baseball right back here at Roberto Hernandez Stadium at 1 o'clock, along with softball times at 1 and 3 p.m. We thank you for joining us for this afternoon's baseball game. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Until then, I'm Marcus Johnson. Thank you, and have a good one.
Thank you all for joining.